Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Mikey's back. Got a dip review today. One I've kind of been looking forward to. I've been really curious to try this. Every time I see Stoker's products mentioned in some of the forums and read it and stuff like that, people talk about Stoker's Wintergreen is great. And then there's always a few people who chime in, try the fine cut wintergreen. It's really, really good. Why fine cut wintergreen's awesome. Well, I've been curious to try Stoker's fine cut wintergreen, but they only sell fine cut wintergreen in tubs. And I was not about to go out and buy a tub to get a tub full of a fine cut just to find out I didn't like fine cut. So, yeah. Anyway, one of our subscribers, Mr. Mike Summers, was kind enough to send me a care package with some stuff to review. And in it, Stoker's fine cut wintergreen. Apparently, he buys it by the tub. He likes to mix it, fine cut wintergreen with long cut wintergreen. He sent me a sample of that. I will be doing a review on that just to see what you put the two together, what happens. But anyway, I have a old Stoker's wintergreen tin. I have filled it with fine cut wintergreen, and he gave me such a generous amount. There's probably another can left in there. So thank you very much, Mr. Summers. It is appreciated. But outside of the tub, this is what you'll be looking at. Stoker's fine cut wintergreen. There we go. Now, it still has the Stoker's wonderful wintergreen aroma. I like Stoker's wintergreen. I'm trying to get some vids together, kind of as the year's coming to a close. I'm going to kind of go through different categories of dip that I've tried and select my personal favorites. When it comes to the wintergreens, I don't know. There's like four that really stand out for me that are just fantastic wintergreens. This is one of them. Or they're long cut wintergreen. But yeah, the fine cut, it's not very powdery. It's more like coarse coffee, like coffee ground fine cut, not powder snuff fine cut. Good smell, nice moisture content. It's going to be weird trying a Stoker's product that doesn't want to take half the can with you. So, that being said, I'm going to get myself a nice pinch here. I like this moisture content of Stoker's. It's nice. It makes it really easy to pinch, especially if you're a newbie. If you're just getting started in dip or haven't been taking a break for a while. That wasn't enough. Yeah. Okay. But see if there's any much of a difference in flavor between the fine cut and the long cut. I have noticed with other dips, the flavor seems to be intensified a little bit on the fine cut. I'm assuming that's because there's more surface area you're coming in contact with. And, basically juices can flow more freely between the fine cuts. I don't know. But like Copenhagen fine cut wintergreen, I swear the fine cut tastes sweeter than the long cut. Might just be me, but that's the way it comes across. Give myself the dip hiccups. Whew. This is my first dip of the day. And now that I think about it, I didn't dip much yesterday. I was so stinking busy at work. This is the post Christmas. Everybody returning stuff, exchanging stuff, or just coming in and buying the stuff that they really wanted for Christmas that nobody got them. Or in the case of one older couple, They came in a day apart from each other, bought the exact same thing. They were going to surprise each other. Here! Oh, okay. So they flipped a coin. Husband lost. He had to bring his back. Okay, no problem. Life in retail. And then, of course, you got the tweakers trying to steal from you every day. That's fun. They think they're so sly, you know. They walk in the store, acting casual. Yeah. The moment they walk in the door, one of our cashiers up front, tweaker heading for hardware. Yeah, it's just letting us know. We'd be his best friend for a few minutes. They get frustrated and leave. A few of the regulars, I just flat out walk up to them and I just get out. What do I do? Says, you know what you're going to do. Get out. Oregon is a right to refuse state. I love it. Whenever the self-entitled tweakers try and say, you can't kick me out, I'm like, yeah, I can. You're going to make an issue of it, we'll call the cops. 9 times out of 10, they already have a warrant out for them, so they leave rather than have to face the cops. Okay. This stuff was good. I'm having a hard time keeping it together. I didn't pinch it hard enough. I put in that second pinch and I just knocked everything loose. It's not the dip's fault. That was me. That being said, I'm not getting much floater action. I'll be able to control it. Yeah, put it in here. Now it's kind of, I got a line of wintergreen goodness going on right here. It's sweet. The wintergreen in this is flavorful, but it doesn't have the wintergreen burn. That if you just crave that wintergreen burn in your lip, this is not the dip for you. There might be a little bit in there, not much. Stoker's is all about the flavor. And it's starting to rain again. We've been having storms pass through since Christmas. They made a big to-do about the bomb cyclone about a month or so ago. Yeah, that passed through. Yeah, it was nothing. Just a big disappointment. Now, this one that hit on Christmas Day, holy cow, it shook my house a couple of times. You know, Christmas Day, I went to bed that night. I kept getting woke up every 20, 30 minutes, just lightning, thunder. The wind was driving the rain up against the window, just smack, smack, smack. Yeah. Driving into work the next day, I was dodging trees and branches all over the road. Life of living in the country. Yay. And in the Pacific Northwest, we got all these big honking pine trees. They hold fast for the most part, but when it rains a lot and the soil gets really soft and the high winds come up, that loosens them up. Yeah, they like to fall in the middle of the road without warning. So we sold a lot of chainsaws the day after Christmas. Let me just say that. Yeah, this stuff. I went down a rabbit trail again, didn't I? I am sorry. I'm rambling. But hey, that's what I do. That's my style. That's how I roll. Stoker's is all about flavor, not wintergreen burn. That's what I was trying to say. It's sweet. It's wintergreeny. It's got great flavor. It lasts a long time. This is my first dip of the day, and I'm feeling some nicotine. I don't know if it's because it's just a fine cut, or maybe because it's my first dip of the day. But I am feeling some nicotine from a Stoker's product. A lot of guys say Stoker's is low in nicotine. It's average. It's average nicotine. Oh, by the way, rabbit trail one more time. One of my subscribers suggested, he says he knows this guy. Says his name is Fred. So, which will be fitting because when I was in college, one of my dorm bunkies, his name was Fred. Good friend of mine. We still stay in touch every now and then to this day. So, Fred, hey, I got your likeness right here, buddy. Ask your wife, she'll probably agree. Yeah, Stoker's is average in nicotine. It's not light, it's not heavy, it's about middle of the road. But a lot of guys say it's low in nicotine because they don't really feel it very very much. And I am actually feeling this pretty darn good. For a Stoker's product, it's a nice pick-me-up to get my day started. Let me put it that way. This is good stuff. Mr. Summers, thank you very much for sending me this. I've been wanting to try the fine cut wintergreen, but I wasn't willing to drop. In Oregon, it's $42 for a tub of Stokers. Wasn't really willing to invest $42 for a product that I might not like. But I do like this. Do I like it enough to go out and buy a tub? Probably not. I'll stick with the long cut. I can get that in the can. But this stuff is pretty good. I'm definitely going to finish what he gave me. That's for sure. Good flavor. It's actually, for a fine cut, it's staying in place. I got some initial floater action because I broke it loose when I put in that second pinch. I tucked it all back in place. It's staying there. Even with my talking, a little bit every now and then kind of creeps over my molars. I just tuck it back over. It's fine. Floaters for me aren't that big of a deal. You're going to get floaters. If you're a newbie starting out and you're wondering, how am I going to keep from getting floaters? You're going to get floaters, no matter what. Some dips will be more floater-y than others. So, and that is true with fine cuts. Sometimes some of the fine cuts want to break apart and go all over the place. Longhorn is very floatery. You got to pinch that stuff down hard and get it in there really good. Otherwise, it's going to come apart after a few minutes and you'll be fighting floaters. But if you're looking for a budget dip, Longhorn's not bad once you get it under control. But if you want one that has probably the least amount of floaters of anything, Stoker's Long Cut. Stoker's Long Cut and surprisingly Skull. Those are the two products. They pinch easy, not much in the way of floaters, good flavor on them, moderate nicotine on both. It's a good way to get your dip career started. But yeah, I'm going to be enjoying this for some time. This is pretty good. Mr. Summers, thank you for sending me this. I really appreciate it. This is one that I've been wanting to try, but since I can't find it in cans, I wasn't really going to go out for a tub. The sweetness, the flavor lasts a long time for Stokers. Easy. It's got good mouthfeel, good flavor. It's not too sweet, but it does have that sweetness, which balances with the wintergreen really well. Great flavor. Like I said, not much of a wintergreen burn. It's more wintergreen flavor than wintergreen burn. I'm not sure how they do that to get you this good of flavor without having it burn you, but they do. They found that perfect spot to where it's not going to give you too much wintergreen burn, if any, but it's still going to have really good wintergreen flavor. Yeah. Trying to decide on my favorite wintergreen is difficult. I wasn't all into wintergreens when I first got started, but my tastes are starting to change a little bit as time goes on, which is the primary reason why I'm making these videos. Wintergreens have grown on me. I'm really enjoying wintergreens now. Wintergreens and mints are my two go-tos for the most part. I was really in the naturals when I first started. That's backed off considerably. I still enjoy naturals, but when I reach for a dip, odds are it's going to be a wintergreen or a mint. So, straights, I like the straights too, but for some reason I just don't find myself reaching for them as often. I don't know why. Whenever I do dip a straight, I like it, but it's just not one that I reach for instinctively. Like, oh, let me try a straight. I don't know why. I'm right now I'm in the mint and wintergreen phase. I'll probably go on a straight kick here before too long just to change it up. But anyway, I have rambled on enough. I've gone through rabbit trails like crazy today. This is my first, I haven't done many videos this week. This has been Christmas week. I work in retail. Craziness ensued, both before and after. So yeah, I've been busy, and one of my assistant managers has been ill. He's got some major medical stuff going on, so I've been having to put in some extra hours. So, some prayers for him would be nice. His name is John. Um, he really needs to get himself taken care of. Otherwise, he's going to be in a world of hurt. And he's the kind of guy who's stubborn as all hell. And he's not. He hates going to the doctor. And he really needs to see a doctor for what's bugging him. He really needs to see a doctor. Hopefully, he'll finally break down and realize, hey, I'm going to die if I don't go see a doctor. And he'll go. But right now, stubbornness is in his way. So, anyway, this has been Stoker's Fine Cut Wintergreen, courtesy of Mr. Summers. Quite enjoyable, sweet, wintergreeny, holds together really well. For a fine cut, it's holding together pretty darn good. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to finish everything he sent me. He probably sent me 2 cans worth, so which is nice. So, anyway, Stoker's Fine Cut Wintergreen. If you haven't tried it, it's worth a try. I would suggest finding a friend who is into fine cut wintergreen. See if you can bum a can off of them out of their tub, because I don't think they make it in cans. I have never seen one. It's not on their website. It's only shows tubs. I don't know why. Y'all take care. I will catch you later. God bless. Enjoy the rest of your holiday season. Bye.